It's time for Crash Bandicoot. Whoa, my mouse can go off screen. That's weird. Anyway. Crash Bandicoot! The best one. The first one. The original, you might say. Hydrating. Alright. There he is. Let's watch the opening cutscene. Let's see the opening cutscene, come on.
But Dr. Cortex, we have not determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly!
Into the vortex!
But Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again! Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female bandit.
She's supposed to be wearing a skirt. I actually don't know. There's so little detail with the polygon. Like, there's like 4 polygons. Actually, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14. There's 14 polygons. Alrighty then. Well, at least I assume. So we were playing, unfortunately with the DualShock 5, I don't have any adapters for a DualShock 1 or 2, or a DualShock 1 or 2. Well, I have a DualShock 2 for the PS1 and a DualShock 2 for the PS2. I don't own a DualShock 1, I wish I did. So we're using a PS5 controller, but we are using the D-pad. No analog stick. So, we're getting the authentic experience. Oh, come on. This is my favorite in the trilogy.
What have I got?
That includes the PS2 and PS1, or PS1 games and the Insane trilogy. Just has the best level design and feel for me.
What have I got?
And yes, we are playing on Duck Station. I do not own a physical copy of Crash 1. I do own a physical copy of, Crash 2. Which is funny, because Crash 2 is probably my least favorite. Actually, I'll put it this way. Insane Trilogy, the best one's the first game. Second best is the third game. Worst is 2. For the PS1 trilogy, best one's the first Crash game. Second is Crash 2, and then third is Crash 3. So... Crash 2 relies too much on the slide jump, and the slide jump is just awful in the Insane Trilogy. In the PS1 games, it's more like Crash 4's, where you have, like, hang time. It's not like that on Insane. You drop immediately. Also, if I'm being honest, I don't know if I really like the Aku Aku invincibility power-up. I mean, it's helpful sometimes. Oh, so it just doesn't. Okay. But honestly, it's not as useful as you would think. Especially, like, it's the most useful in the first game, and even still barely. Honestly, I kind of prefer playing the original Crash one. Even though the Insane Trilogy is so much easier because you can save whenever you want, and the bonus stages are normal. They're not just a one and done. But I love the crunchy graphics too much. If somebody out there can mod the Insane Trilogy to have the crunchy graphics for the first game, I mean, my life's yours. Like, use the the PS1 models are on the PS1 models are on model resources. You could just grab them. And I know there's a way to do vertex jitter because there's a Crash 4 mod that adds Crash 1 Crash, and it works perfectly. With enough work, it would be perfect.
Oh my goodness!
The only problem you'd have to deal with is which Crash. You'd have to rig the Crash 1 model to the Insane Trilogy one, which would be a lot of work. It would be a lot of work. Or make custom animations, which honestly might not be that hard. For Crash 1 anyway. Or find a way to take the animation data from this game, which it's probably possible. Someone's probably done it.
What have I got?
Also, you gain speed when you spin in this game. Which I always found interesting. It's not that insane.
What have I got?
Alright. Now, I had never actually beaten the original Crash on PS1. The only one I beat on PS1 was 3, and that wasn't on that stream. By the way, that stream I'll never be able to finish the game because I lost my save file. So, sorry about that, though I was on the last world anyway. But I have beaten the PS1 version of Crash 3. I beat it on the PS3 copy. I am not trying to get all the Zims. Welcome, Zeusman. No. I have never beaten the game on PS1. Just, just the Insane. This is far from my first time playing it. I am playing on DuckStation with default settings and a PS5 controller. But I'm not using the analog stick. I set the game to use a digital controller without analog because, well, that's the authentic experience. Though I was trying to use a PS3 controller, but honestly, it's not worth it because I'm gonna be honest. I have almost mint condition PS1 controller and PS2 controller. The D-pad is identical to the PS5 controller. I'm being serious. It's not that different. I think everyone else just has really beat up DualShocks. It's not that bad. The only D-pad on the PlayStation controllers that feels different and is bad is the PS4 controller. That one has an awful D-pad. Though it is insane how accurate DuckStation is. If you told me I was on a PS1 right now, I would believe you. It's time for the Uncharted one. You know, the one from Nathan Drake. Oh no. Holy crap, I made that. Alright then. I don't know why this level is so much harder on PS1. But it definitely is. Is that a gym? It is. He's so cursed. I love it. They animated him with vertex manipulation in the PS1 games. No rig, just pure moving the polygons around, and that's awful. I did that for the thumbnail today, and it's very fun because you have full control, but also it is awful.
What have I got?
It's truly awful. I don't know why I did it that way. Honestly, I think the hardest part about playing the original game compared to the Insane Trilogy is Crash's, like, weird weight physics. He doesn't stop moving when you stop holding the button down. He has, like, a bit of overshoot. Which is fine for the platforming, but it's awful for bouncing on crates. I love playing the series on my phone, and it's so sad it makes it better than modern Android games we have today. Or are better. Yeah, that's true. Though playing Crash 1 on a phone sounds like torture. Like, I don't know how that would be with a D-pad, but ooh, that sounds painful. Yeehaw! Nice. 25 lives. Nah, dude, you forget loading save files in seconds. Like quick saves? Or I mean, Also, do you wish to play 2 in there? I did play 3 last stream. I didn't finish it because I'd already finished it before, and I was tired. Because out of the PS1 trilogy, I think 3 is the worst. But out of the Insane trilogy, I think it's the second best. The best one by far on both Insane and original is definitely the first one, though. 2 is the best PS1 or second best PS1 game, but the awful slide jump in Insane kind of hurts it. Nice. I will play 2 next week, though. Yeah. Friday I'm playing Crash 4, though it's not the whole game. It's my personal save. No way. Why do you think Warped? So, well, here's the thing. Warped on Insane is great. I have no problems with Warped on Insane Trilogy. It's just that on PS1, the jankiness of PS1, it's the only game on the PS1 that feels janky. And I don't like the water levels, and I don't like... The plane is awful on PS1. I think the tiger sections are fine, even if they are really janky on PS1. And overall, it just doesn't feel nice. It's just not good. What? I think Warp is fine on Insane. I think it's the second best one. The problem is that the reason 2 isn't better is I think 2's level design sucks. I just do. It's not fun. It's too difficult at times for no real reason. And on Insane Trilogy, and this is mainly because on Insane Trilogy, the slide jump is awful. In Insane Trilogy, when you slide off a ledge, as soon as you get off the ledge, you fall like a brick. Though on PS1, the slide jump functions like in 4, where you have hang time before you start to fall. I mean, it's not as forgiving as 4's slide jump is, but it still has hang time. And the levels are designed around that, so when you play them on Insane, they kind of feel unfair. But on the PS1 version, 2 is definitely the second best, because it doesn't have the problem. And there's no jankiness on Insane for Crash 3, so it fixes that problem as well. It's still a good game, don't get me wrong. I'd still rather play it than most modern games, but it's still the worst one out of the trilogy. Okay. That was weird. Crash 1, to me, just has the best level design in physics. Because low-key, I kind of don't like the slide jump. In general. I think it's fine in 2. I have no problems with it. I just prefer regular jumps. But it functions fine in 2. And Crash 4 has the best slide jump. Well, I thought your PNG was a big white eye and mouth. No, it's a mask. He's a mask. Yeah, the thing is that Crash 4 fully fixed the slide jump for me, because I don't like how it's just like a risk move. How did I die? Okay. I don't like that it's a risk move, and it's like, you have to jump properly. I don't know. I think Crash 4 is where you get, like, a portable ledge is the perfect way to do it. Because if I was designing Crash 2, instead of having a slide jump and... Well, if you were going to have the slide jump, just use the Crash 4 one. But instead of having a slide jump, I'd keep the belly flop and the crawling, but I would replace the slide jump with the super death tornado spin. Gives you more utility while being more... Oh, great, we're on this level. Gives you more utility while being more precise. game lore, like, for Crash? How did that... I don't think... Okay, yes, I love game lore. I'm a FNAF fan. But also, Crash-wise, I didn't know there was lore, other than what the games told you. I mean, I know development lore, but, like, actual story, I didn't know that it had any. Oh, I missed the life crate. What Crash 1 lore do we even have? I mean, there's retcons. They retconned that Coco was always a thing, which is fine. I like Coco. Tana breaks up with Crash and dates Pinstripe. Papu Papu opens like a restaurant or something, doesn't he? Same goes for what's his face? Dingo Dial. So you don't know the intro when you wait on... No, I do. I watched it. I mean, I played Insane Trilogy. It's in that, too. I mean, I know there's lore, but outside... I thought you meant, like, outside of the main game. I need to walk it real quick so I don't die 1,000 times on this level. How does that happen? This is probably the worst part of this game, and honestly, you only get like 2 levels like this, which is honestly surprising that there's not more. What do you want me to do about that? I do think it's also really funny that Cortex just has a completely different voice in this game. Nah, you lost many lives in here, bro. I know. Okay, let me log in real quick. Stop reading chat. There we go. Also, I much prefer Crash 1's model. Because Crash 2 and 3 share a model, but Crash 1 has a different model from 2 and 3. Native Fortress. Boom.
What have I got?
Da 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 da. What would it be about? What is like what? The one thing though about the Crash games that I do find very funny is sometimes I'll just be playing the level and I'm like, why does this exist? Who made this ancient torture chamber? Because sometimes the level... By the way, thanks for letting me know, Duck Station. You know, Duck Station's great. It's based off PCSX 2. It looks incredible. Okay, there we go. That was almost bad. Also, Duck Station by default, when you have it set to an analog controller, for games like Crash 1... Okay. For games like Crash 1, it'll, map the D-pad to the analog stick as well, if you don't have it set for just the digital controller. It's so weird playing this game with an analog stick. I mean, I'm not today, but you can, and it's very strange. This is what happens when I stream a game. I'm not focusing. Or the game decides to pull out glitches for some reason. Yo, it's good to see that people still play these old games. Yeah, welcome, M1. I love Crash 1. Crash 1 is one of my... Yeah, I love Crash 1. Mainly because Nintendo sucks. If you want a good platforming experience on PlayStation, like, what really are the options that are as good as Crash? As far as I'm aware, anyway, I don't know any. And I hate Nintendo because, like, they're so expensive. What? I hear everybody say that. I don't get the appeal of Crash 3. It's good on the Insane trilogy. It is the worst one in the PS1 trilogy. PS1 trilogy, it's the worst. He thinks Crash 3 is underrated, lol. Overrated. Overrated. Crash 3 on Insane trilogy's good. It's the second best in the trilogy on Insane, but on PS1, it's the worst by far. It's still a good game, but it's just the worst out of the three. One is the best on both of them. I think my tier... Why do you hate Nintendo but not old Nintendo? I kind of hate Nintendo in general. I mean, I liked their older games, but, like, they've always been greedy and awful and expensive. I like that they saved the gaming industry, but let's be real here, that's, like, the one good thing they did. And ever since, it's kind of been negative for gaming. Still like some of their games. Oh, come on. But ever since, the last Nintendo console I owned was the original Switch, and I'm never getting another one. Especially when I'm mainly a PC gamer now. The only consoles that I have that I genuinely will keep playing is PS2, some for PS1 games, and PS2 games. And even still, I mostly emulate those. PS3, because you can't play them basically any other way easily. Well, my PS3 is, like, dead, so... Come on. I need to get a new one, because it's got, like, the yellow light of death. Sadly. But, PS4 for Crash 3, or Crash Insane, and Crash 4 for preservation purposes, but otherwise, I own those on PC. PS5 is kind of awful. It's just kind of boring, and there's nothing good about it. Because, like, there is no reason to own a PS5 unless if you own a PC. And now they're trying to... Some the games have a really good consoles, and the games are too... Yeah. I think I'd like to try. It's your choice. You don't have to. Stream every week, though how many times depends. Hey, and I died. Alright, then. That is why emulators exist, that is true. It's still very funny, though. Because, like, I've used PS3 emulator, and they're fine. It's just that, like, I don't like... I like keeping my file system... I use Linux, so... I like keeping my file system very light. And even still... PS3 emulation is just too heavy for me. Especially when I can just play on a PlayStation 3. PS3s are compatible with almost all TVs and stuff, so it's not a huge deal. We're still in the era where PS3s are kind of viable. So I hate the side-scrolling games. tomorrow I'm streaming Crash 4 at 5 my time. It's 3 p.m. for me right now. So, but that's not gonna be the full game. That's just my personal save, trying to get flashback tapes. That's gonna be so painful. I'm glad this is it is dying. Now, I will say, okay, please just hear me out for a minute. Hate AI art. I hate AI art. I think things like ChatGPT are very good tools, and I'm kind of sad that those are also dying, because if for some reason people can't like some AI and a lot of AI, I don't know. I think things like ChatGPT are very good tools. AI art is very bad, though, and I hate AI art as an artist. Pick up a pencil. Or pick up a mouse, in my case. I'm a 3D artist. I don't know. I have a Doomsday drive with Wikipedia downloaded on Wikipedia and WikiHow both downloaded completely onto the drive just in case things go too bad. Because yeah, you can download Wikipedia. It's only 115 gigabytes. WikiHow is only 50.
What have I got?
Somehow. With images. Like, that's the entirety of Wikipedia. For 100 gigs. I am very glad about the court case, and now, like, AI art is not considered real art. That is awesome. Maybe companies will finally stop using it. Ow. I didn't hold jump long enough. Humans want human stuff. Well, yeah, same. Like, if you're doing, like, big text and writing essays and stuff, I think you can use AI for, like, ChatGPT to get, like, good writing advice and stuff like that. I do not think it's a good idea to code with it or make art with it. But thankfully that law was passed, or that, not law, but the court decided that, yeah, no, it's not real art. I'm an idiot. There we go. I did not expect this game to be that hard to play while multitasking. I'm still 31 lives though, so I hate that fish. Still got 31 lives though. I'd say I'm doing pretty fine. I was so surprised when because I just this year coding with AI is fine because coding is really no vibe coding is not a good thing. There's a reason Windows is so bad. Vibe coding is a stupid thing to do. You're just coding for fun, sure, but do not code with AI seriously, because it causes a lot of performance problems. There's a reason you can play Crash Bandicoot on, I think, a kilobyte of RAM. I think that's what this game ran, like 2 kilobytes of RAM, I think the PS1 had. It's because people figured it out. AI can't do that. cannot believe it takes... Wait, it takes 7 jumps on a Wumpa Fruit box in this game? It's only 5 in 2 and 3 and then the Insane Trilogy. Why 7? That's such a weirdly specific number that only I would pick. Did I make this game? Because I pick 7 and 3 for funnies all the time. Earth is healing on... Yeah, for real. I want to actually, you know, I want to share an image while we're here. When I was making that, look, okay, look, you guys gotta see this funny. So I was making the thumbnail for the video, right? And it's a great thumbnail. I think it looks great. Look at this, look at this. All right, so this is the thumbnail with Crash. Right. Simple enough. There's the boy. I did it using vertex manipulation. He doesn't have a rig. Ignore his weird, twisted, mangled body on the back. Watch this. Watch what happens if I subdivide him. It's Crash Bandicoot. Oh, that looks awful. It's Cash Banuka. He is so beautiful. Love that you can still see the color for specific polygons breaking through. You can tell he was never designed to be subdivided. He's so beautiful. He looks weird shaded smooth as well. Shaded flat or smooth, he just kind of looks weird. So yeah, we have Smooth Bandicoot. Whenever I get models that are really low poly, I subdivide them just to see what happens, and that's the best result I've had so far. Oh, it's Ripperoo. Holy crap, you look like a corpse. I think Cash Rash here is not doing too hot. Oh, I have a feeling this is gonna suck on. I had a problem with this on Insane Trilogy. Those explode way faster. Yo, I always thought he was a bunny because my favorite animals are. Oh my god, this is awful on a D-pad. Also, why is my Aku transferring? Is that a thing? Okay, we got it. Cash Banuka 2, Gringotts Steakhouse. God, we love Cat Icarus. Oh, come on. Dude, this is awful. It's so far away, I can't see anything. It's so pixelated. Ow. Oh, no! No, Cash. Cash, you gotta listen to me, man. You can't be doing this. Most hard, yeah, for real. It's weirdly difficult. I don't know why. Honestly, for me right now, it's just because, you know what? I'm curious. Let's turn the game up. Let's turn the resolution up. Let's see here. Native 1080p. That looks wrong. Yeah, that looks wrong. Ugh. There we go, we got him. Yeehaw! Map. Oh, it looks so bad. The map looks awful. Holy dingus, it looks so bad with an HD. It looks so weird. Hold on, I can make it worse. Graphics. Fix the jitter. There's no jitter now. There's none of that PS1 jitter. I have ruined the PlayStation 1 aesthetic. You're welcome. I want to play a little bit of the level like this just because how cursed it is. Come on. Ah! There we go. This looks so weird. Like, there's no PlayStation 1 aesthetic anymore. We've just... That's how you play it on your... It looks so cursed, though. How do you live this way? No jitter. It's so clean, it doesn't even look like a PlayStation 1 game. Like, if you turn it to HD, the jitter still tells you it's a PlayStation 1 game. Turning the jitter or anti-jitter on makes it just look... Like, the game still looks good. It just looks cursed. This is weird. This is so weird. And also slightly broken because of the way the PlayStation 1 renders things. It's too smooth. Only PS1 static remains. Is it? Oh, no. Only PS1 static remains is on indie horror games we have right now. What? Oh, I see. Yeah, indie horror games are still using the PS1 jitter. And I think that's awesome. I love the PS1 jitter. We need more PS1 style horror games. I was like, man, I miss watching Markiplier as they would play things like Fears to Fathom. I love Fears to Fathom so much. I own all of them, and I've played all of them. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the original way we were playing and see how off it looks now. Default. Stored to default. Memory card. Share all between all games. Closed. Memory cards. Share between all games. Close. Controller. Alright. This is how it's supposed to look. Holy crap, it's so much more crunchy. No! Oh, dang it. Whoops. Man, it is crunchy. Yeah, I don't want politics in my chat. Funny Bandicoot. Oh, come on. That's so stupid. What do you want me to do, game? Just because you went out of sync doesn't mean anything to me, game. I just tried to use the analog stick for a minute. Alright. Locking in. I've never died this many times on this level before, and I don't know why I am now. No, I want the Bandicoot. I want the Bandicoot's face on a stick. I'm curious what it looked like developing this game. Like, what was the resolution of the monitors? Was it the same resolution as the game? Does that mean a lot of the imperfections are because they genuinely just couldn't see it on the low resolution monitors? I ask questions like that sometimes. What? Not my fault, but alright. Okay. That thing looks so weird. What is it doing? Is it stuck? What was I supposed to do? a life. Nice. Dog, what do you want me to do about that? It's funny how almost all the hard levels that I think of from this game are from the earlier worlds and not from the secondary ones. Mainly because they have less enemies that you can't just spin away. Like the tribal men. What? That's actually ridiculous. Alrighty then. It is actually crazy just how primitive the first game is compared to the other two, though. What do you want me to do about that, Do I jump over him? Is that what you're asking me to do? Because he's not jumping high enough for me to go under him. Do you know they had their own 2D animation for their... Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Where Tano wears green shorts for some reason. Weird change. I wonder if that's a beta element. Oh, you have to be kidding me. This is not nearly as difficult on Insane. Why is this so weirdly difficult? Okay. Checkpoint, please. Oh, do I sound like a nerd? No. This is simple. This is not nerd. I have gone full nerd. You don't come back from going full nerd. Honestly, I'm just gonna... We're an hour in already. God, I'm starting to feel the fatigue already. Why is this level so much harder on the PS1 version? I don't get it. It's gotta be jank related, because it's not control based, it's left and right. Alright. That's so dumb and so unfairly timed. I do plan to finish it today. Finally, alright then. I should be able to. The game, like, we're already going past the hard part. Like, after this, there's not really many hard parts. Road to Nowhere is easy. I mean, I don't expect... Come on, man. I glitched through it. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Once we start hitting those levels, it'll be one and dones and no deaths. What? Oh, you've got to be joking. Why does it sometimes grab me and sometimes let me jump? I don't get it. We're starting to burn through lives here painfully fast. The D-pad is not helping. Like there, it locked me down. I couldn't jump like I could usually. What in the world? Thank you. There's like no Wumpa Fruit in this level either. Have you tried hard? What's hardcore? What is that? Sounds like pain. Okay, at least we can save the game, hopefully, please. Don't be a hard one. I might just skip it. Yeah, I'm mostly gonna skip this. At least one life. Save. Hardcore is, I assume, you start over. Please tell me it's not. If that was a thing, dude, I honestly don't think that's possible. To play Crash 1 without dying at least once. Without, tool assisted anyway. Get me out of here. Thank God. Are we having a regular level? Oh, it's that one. Alright. Well, at least we're done with the hard ones.
What have I got?
And we have Wumpa Fruit back. I can actually gain lives again. There's a box over there? I ain't getting that crap. Well, I've been always losing my, I've been always lose my mind to blow up boxes or throw away enemies at them, thinking they won't count. No, yeah, they'll count. That would be evil, though. That would be actually evil if they did that. Crash 4 would do that. That's ridiculous. All right. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Crash 4 would absolutely do that, and then tell you you're bad. Oh. So I guess just walking into the stick kills you. Nice.
What have I got?
Nice, 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 nice. I have, Duck Station? I have no idea. I don't know, I just got Duck Station just so I could play these games on stream. Because my capture card doesn't, work on Linux, and I'm not buying a new one. And I also don't want to buy $60 PS1 game. Station. Nah, that's fine. It's a weird name. It's not like PCSX, where it's really easy. Yay! We're flying through these levels. Funny enough, I think I've been here... I mean, there's only 3 worlds? Not 4, right? Road to Nowhere. Here it is! God, this level looks awesome.
What have I got?
What?
What have I got?
3 islands, dude. Okay. 3. And I'm only on the second one. Okay, whatever. I've actually never done this level regularly. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the arm cheat. Like you can do on Insane. What? What did I hit? Ah. Oh, it's a hog. What? I spun. Oh, it's 10, not 7. You can't spin them. See the pick hit? No, I did not. But also, they're not spinnable, and that makes me hurt. Okay, never mind. I got around him. Yeah, why are there pigs on these bridges, and why don't they have to jump over the gaps like I do? Do they float? Are they filled with helium? I'm gonna try and do the rope trick for this one, because this one's a little ridiculous. That was easy. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, this is so finicky on the PS1 version. You can just do that no problems on the on the Insane. These pigs, I swear to God, you can spin them, can't you, on Insane, or am I insane? Am I as insane as the game says I am? These ropes are the finickiest crap. What do they call them? They don't call them haram for no. I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. Also, I love how people complain about this level and the fact that their DualShock sucked, but like, you hold forward. It don't matter how bad your controller is, as long as you can input the forward button, you'll be fine. It's very funny. Oh, you're kidding. I pressed the jump button. I don't use a DualShock for that. Well, I know, but people were complaining because when they grew up on the game, you know, in 1970. Arrows better. What? I didn't think you could get to me. What a joke. I have to press forward. Oh, you're kidding. Oh my god, I can't see anything. It's so bright. Okay. Taytana, how you doing? Discord light mode. Oh, yeah, I know. It's so bright. Right. That was an interesting bonus stage. I don't remember that. I'm just gonna... Those are the lives I collected gone. Oh, never mind. We're at the end. Get me out! So there, I did Road to Nowhere. The hardest level, apparently, in Crash 1. Done. It's over. I did it on Crash 1 with a D-pad. It's not that bad. Grow up. Dark Souls of platforming, my... No, you want Dark Souls of platforming, play Crash 4. Heck, I'm playing Crash 4 on retro mode, and even still... I mean, I'm playing it on retro mode, so I have lives, and even still, the game gives you a crap ton. Like, I've never dropped under 70 lives in Crash 4. Do? Oh, right, on Cortex Castle. Or on Cortex's castle. Also, I don't know why the boulders are so difficult in the PS1 version. They're weirdly too fast. Only in Australia, yeah, for real. I love that in the Crash Bandicoot lore, Australia is just completely and utterly owned by a Bandicoot and weird tribesmen. Well, that and Dr. Neo Cortex, who for some reason works there, who is not, in fact, Australian. I don't know what he is. He ain't British. He ain't American. He's Cortex. He's also yellow, so I don't even know if he's human. Ow. That is weird. Why is Cortex yellow? Every other human we've seen other than Entropy is normal. Is heaven in TF2 lore, though? That's true. What? How did I die? In TF2 lore, it's just like everyone's buff. Because of Australium. So... I don't know. I'm dead. Okay, what am I doing wrong? I get hit by... What is the amount of perfection that I need for this? crystals equal strength. That would actually... Honestly, if Crash Bandicoot was canon to TF2, that would be the least weird thing in TF2. I'm dead. Dude, what is with this one part? I can't spin them either because they don't go down that way. Push one and you get crushed no matter how much you run. Yeah. Oh, I'm dead. I thought right. Yeah. I gotta load my save if I game over, and I have to replay Road to Nowhere. What? I don't... What am I might need to turn analog input on just to beat this, but that would be like losing to me. That'd be cheating. This is ridiculous. What? And I'm dead. Yep. That is ridiculous. I don't even... Alright. Hey, what? That's not all of it? Oh, they knew. They 100% knew. That's why they gave you lives afterwards. Why Crash just don't go left or right? Is he dumb? I mean, yes. Crash is dumb. There ain't denying that. As they say, his brain has been rearranged. Alright, there's the end. Honestly, if I game over, I'll probably split the stream up. Because if I game over, I'm not... Because there's no... The saves in this game are awful. You can't just save the game. We can have a regular level. It's been a hot... Oh, God. Can we have a regular, normal, non-side-scrolling level in, like... my 3D platformer? Not very 3D of you. I don't know how I got away with that, but I ain't complaining. Oh, hate that the game isn't locked to 2D when you're in a 2D section. I also have the same problem when I finished game. It just starts me from castle without gyms. Thankfully, my own emulator has its own. Yeah, exactly. The save system sucks in this game, and it pains me. But I'm not going to use save states because it's not the way the founding fathers intended. Oh, you know what? I'm so tired. Okay, you know what, game? Screw you. I'm not. I think I'm gonna save state. And I'm gonna stop for today. I'm so tired. Thank y'all for watching for today. I will I'm not giving up. I'll stream it again. Just I'm tired for today and I would like to do other things today because with this current rate, I'm going to be doing this until like 7 at night and I really don't want to do that. Thank you for subscribing. I will continue though next or in a different stream. So thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I stream tomorrow, Crash 4. And thank y'all for being here. Bye.